Hey folks, it's Jim from the Movie Wine, here to review The Straight Story, directed by David Lynch. Based on the true story, the film follows the elderly man Alvin Straight, played by Richard Farnsworth. A widower in his early 70s, Alvin lives in Iowa with his daughter Rose, played by Sissy Spacek, and suffers a bad fall. With a weak hip and a history of smoking too many cigarettes, Alvin is told that he has emphysema and is instructed to use a walker. Soon after, Alvin is told that his brother has had a stroke. Wanting to clear the air with his brother after 10 years of not speaking to one another, Alvin sets out for Wisconsin, hoping his brother will be alive to greet him. With a worrisome daughter, no driver's license due to poor eyesight, and very little money, the stubborn old man makes a trip on his John Deere lawnmower, passing his wisdom on to other people he meets, while being generally touched by their kindness and their help when he hits a couple of snags, like engine trouble. The Straight Story is somewhat of a departure for Lynch given its G rating and its optimism, which is generally lacking in Lynch's more cynical films. That being said, there are many trademarks that are unquestionably Lynch. There's some offbeat humor with two bickering twin mechanics who try to swindle Alvin, and an hysterical woman who keeps hitting deers on her commute to work. A usual collaborator, composer Angelo Badalamenti provides a score that accommodates the beautiful photography and the simplicity of the Midwestern landscape. It strongly reminded me of his work on Twin Peaks. In truth, I like Lynch when he's at his most surreal, but that shouldn't take anything away from this flick and its moving performance by Farnsworth, who was nominated for an Academy Award in his last appearance on screen. Dismissing a walker using two canes instead, Alvin lends some words of experience without ever being condescending, even when he's meeting individuals far younger than him, like a runaway pregnant girl and several cyclists. Along the way, he also shares some war stories with another veteran and discusses the merits of forgiveness with a kind priest. Sometimes informative backstories can come off awkward or unnatural in dialogue. That's not a problem here. We're given enough insight into Alvin while there's enough ambiguity for us to draw our own conclusions. After the 30-minute mark or so, Sissy Spacek is pretty absent yet heartbreaking in her screen time as Alvin's daughter, who unfortunately lost her children to the state after they found her unsuitable to raise her children due to her mental disability. Despite the G rating, this isn't going to be for all families. It's a rather mature picture that moves as slowly as Alvin's lawnmower. And yes, it could be tighter, but the destination was well worth Alvin's pride-swallowing journey. Sentimentality done right, The Straight Story marks a unique film for the eccentric filmmaker whose work is anything but generic or commercial. That's it for the Movie Rewind. Have a good day, folks. Until next time.